Welcome to the basement. Happy evening. I don't even know what day it is. My God, dudes. It's a Friday, right? I think it's a Friday. It sets Mr. MKL on fire. Come on.
You're awesome.
I don't think I deserve that. I mean, I have some hot takes, but I don't know if they are burn me at the stake kind of takes. What's going on, my friends? Happy snow day. I don't know about y'all, but we got like a whole foot of snow yesterday, and then we got a couple more centimeters at least today. So we are hunkering down here in the basement. We've got the candles on to keep us warm. I just like warming my hands at the lovely glow of the CRT. The freaks come out at night. That's right. Yeah, well, hey, I don't mind the snow. The doggo also doesn't mind the snow. That boy notices none of the cold and none of the snowfall and will just bury himself in it. So it is hella adorbs. But yo, I figured we do some questing. So yo, Punk was doing some questing with Simon earlier on today. They are putting together their own speed run, and I got to admit, I was partway through their stream this morning. I was kind of like, oh, I need to practice. They're getting really good really fast. Fair. If we're talking 1698 rules, then you know, no holds barred. Yeah, 2 minutes shy of your sub hour. You're very close. You're mostly glitchless, which is okay. So this is what I actually was wondering. Does the glitchless category allow floor drops and the zip up in Death's Mansion? Like, I checked the SRC rules and I actually couldn't tell. No, yeah, you don't think so, right? It's so weird. I'm like, for a glitchless category, that definitely strikes me as a glitch. But you know, whatever, that's cool. I mean, I enjoy the heck out of them, so. Yeah, no, exactly. And the floor drops, they are for sure, like, there are a lot, not all of them. Some of them have really funky setups, but most of them are relatively easy, or you can do them relatively, like you make them relatively easy. It might not be the fastest way to do them, but you can get through with them, right? So. It's gonna be so fun, Punk, seeing you like put together your own route. It's funny, like, because you put together like your own kind of glitchless route based on the typical route that's used, right, with your own little variation, right, which I definitely appreciate. I did the exact same thing where I took like the one of the glitchless route and I based my glitch route off of it, just to be like, this is a good starting point, and then like did my own little twists to be like, okay, this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I think is a decent time save for like a beginner's run. So yeah, no, it's gonna be cool seeing like which floor drops you decide to go for, which tricks you decide to go for, because that's it, man. Like, I that's what I noticed when I started layering in some of those extra tricks. The run just becomes significantly more difficult. There are way more choke points in it, and death points. So I've gone from completing far more runs than not to having to restart a bunch, right? So but that's part of it. We just need to get the practice down. Yeah, just gonna follow the no wrong warp for now and go for every floor drop that you can. Dope. Well, yo, man, this is cool. We'll go through this and we'll be able to talk about some of the floor drops and some of the setups. Let's do this. Whoop. Okay, well, apparently my timer isn't working. Whoops. Damn. So yeah, this is the harder lizard grind from the start. And so you can see if you don't whip fast enough, you get hit by the, especially this dude on the left, you get hit by that fireball, right? How did live split break on the first go? WTF live split. What the hell? I'm gonna end the live split task. There we go. Oh my god. Let's do it this way. Here we go. Hey man, it's not an MKL stream without some tech support, right? That starts. That stops. We're good. I'ma just remove... Punk, you were having this problem too when you were running the video in your live split. And it just kept crashing. So I'm just gonna stop that. Ah. Yeah, probably a memory leak, you're right. Yeah, my feeling is that it's just like running multiple instances of the video and it just eventually craps out. Okay, so yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. See, okay, so this is it. There are two grinds that you can do at the very start here. And that is one of them. That is the more difficult grind. And I think the idea is that it's definitely quicker real time, if not in-game. And I think you should, if you get the correct pacing, or the fast enough pacing, that you'll be able to collect hearts faster. That being said, it's significantly more difficult. And so I think there is, like, the easier one, which I'm going to try this time, is a little bit more RNG dependent. But it also requires you take more deaths. So if you do the harder one, and you're good at it, you'll actually be able to get out of here with all of your lives. So I'm like, even if it's not a time save... Oh, whoops. Even if it's not a time save, it might be worth it... so that you're going into the rest of the game with more lives, right? So that I'm not as worried, because it'll make the first choke point a little less dangerous, basically. And I think if I have it here, which I don't. So I'm going to try this anyways, just to see if I can do this. Because the time it takes me to do that easier grind is pretty consistent, right? Oh, okay, I do make it. Just. Okay, cool. Need to do stair reset, jump, bonk. Okay. That's not great. Like, I want to be much further in my run to the right here before it turns to night, but like... That is totally workable. Whoops, missed it. I usually hit them low enough that I don't have to jump off that ledge. Comme ça. Oops. All right, grind number 2. So I am gonna start my grind here. This is once again, so this is the second kind of heart grind of the game. It's very front loaded for that. And this is once again the easier of the two. So I start mine here and usually grind until a level up, which is here. Reset. One jump. Whoops. Oh, shit. Okay, I fucked that up. Oh, I fucked it up, but I still got it. And then this is the tougher grind, the witch grind. And so... this is going to be close for my heart count. Oops. So yeah, the idea here is that you can get 3, and then you come back, you get 2, you jump back, and you're supposed to be able to get 3. So it's like on a round for your grind, you should be able to pick up 5 zombies, witches. But I'm not going far enough to the right, so I'm only getting 1 of the witches coming from the right. So I need 2, go far enough right, jump back. So, right, a little subpar. Oh, those hearts aren't gonna stay. That makes me sad, and I'm at 146. I need 150. So that is typically my grind. If I get good luck, I'm at like 160 something. Whoops. Right, there you go, 150. So that's not ideal, right? Like I want to have I want to be at like 160 something there, honestly, but... only got 1. So you can get a double drop there. And that setup is actually really easy because you basically don't jump, right? So you take the stairs to get up into this house, and that puts you at the right subpixel value. And so you just don't jump, fall down after you break the floor, and whoops, and then go for the double drop. This run is fun besides blob skip. Yeah, this run is hella fun, honestly. Even blob skip, frustrating, don't get me wrong. But is like, feels so good when you get it. Some of the grinds suck. Ooh, 750 coming up here. Okay. I'm pretty close to another Nightfall. I think I should make it, though. I had to do that extra grind, which makes me concerned. Okay, and so for this floor drop coming up, also same thing. That set of stairs that I just took resets me so that it's the same setup as the start of the game. So I'm going to collect this crystal. I'm going to jump up, jump down, jump up. There we go. This section too, I have a series of inputs on that screen, which is supposed to get me a floor drop here, but unfortunately I messed it up. So we go back up strat, reset subpixel, up, down, up. If you have the ability to reset your subpixel, like to stand on some stairs, you can guarantee that jump up, jump down, jump up as a workable floor drop. So that is kind of my, like, backup, right? Yay, boost. Sorry. I see y'all there joking in chat. It's all good. Stairs in a 2-block structure. Exactly. That's what that's the recipe for a floor drop. Okay, so I need 50 hearts here for the stake. That's 40, 44, 48. And I'm gonna gamble on the next screen. Got it. Okay. Nope, still not far enough. This should work. Get pushed. Jump. Okay, I don't think I'm close enough to get my zip here, but that's fine. Since I'm on my last life, I am going to game over, because I have my stake, and now I have a better life count. Whoops. Okay, okay. Let this drop me down. No floor drops, unfortunately. And you can't try again on this one because you're stuck in the wall. That's the only way you can do it. Well, yo, honestly, what I've noticed is the edge of my screen is different. Right? Because I'm playing on the CRT now instead of the monitor, so it's not exactly the right... It's not exactly the same as it was when I was practicing on emulator. So, like, my visual cues are different. Okay. Here's another floor drop setup. You jump to the left, you fall, you bonk. You jump, you jump. You jump again. You jump twice more. That's the fucking setup. Now that I'm here, I can do that. Like, legit, that's the fucking setup. And then we get pushed through the wall. Yeah, so that setup starts from the stairs and requires like 9 different specific inputs. Basically, you run the risk of changing your subpixel when you do any action that involves Simon in the air. Is like basically what it is. So jumping can change it, scrolling the screen can change it, whipping in the air can change it, using a sub-weapon in the air can change it. Yeah, there are definitely multiple ways to do all of these things. So that's it. I spent some time going through and just being like, what am I comfortable with, right? And just kind of being like, taking a look at different runners and how they have done it. Okay. Next mansion. I'm at 60. I'm gonna need a lot of hearts, guys. Damn you, Blobby. Finally kind of predict where I'm going. Yeah. Yeah, no, that should be an interesting, like, right? It's always cool being like, oh no, now that I have now that you have the context from having actually, you know, run through the game, played it casually, done like a glitchless run of it. Yeah, you can start like picking up where other people do things and be like, oh, okay, I can incorporate that. Right? You can like better understand even just what's happening. Yeah. Yeah, start knowing what screens are coming. Okay, so there's another little floor drop here coming up. And you reset on these stairs, and you walk off. And then you can do a double drop. So if you time it well enough, you can just whip a second time and you'll fall through the second floor and not have to do that, that last stairs that I did. We fall down. Damn, I was hoping for some 6 heart drops there, guys. Come on. There we go. At least got one. Okay. Now, more left. Ah, boo. Silly me, man. Like, some of those skeleton placements right at the edge of the screen still get me. So annoying. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's been a while since I've done some runs through this. I've got to remind myself where I'm going here. Right, I'm going left through the swamp. Okay. Dang it. Let me show you the way. Not a heh bad place. No, no, no. Yeah, right now they're your mortal enemy. Absolutely. It is... That is a choke point for sure. Okay, so now I have to remember. I have 2 lives. Want to keep as much of as many of my lives and my hearts as possible. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Walk back and forth and get those guys. Up. There we go. Okay, another setup. Up those stairs, do not jump, and you can walk right off here and floor drop. It's such an easy setup. Okay, I got... All right. Again here, so this is a suboptimal setup. Because it makes... That jump, yo, I fucking got it. I fucking got it. Ah, oh, dude, I don't even care. I don't even care. Thank you for the clip, yo. Oh my god. So it makes that jump into Death's Room significantly harder, but still doable. Oh man. My heart, she palpitating. Yes, no walk of shame, Spriven. That's right. I've had to do that walk of shame so many times. All right, but I did die, so I gotta watch myself. Damn it. See, focus? Oh, lordy. Because, oh my god, why can't I make this jump all of a sudden? Nerves be nervin'. There we go. Oh, I'm so silly. I meant to neutral jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I've game overed. And I need to do a grind. Oh, this is gonna be a shitty grind. So this is usually what I do, right? You walk back to the midpoint, you walk out, you neutral jump, and you do the 2 swings, and it basically covers every variation, but it's only 1 enemy, it's slow, but on the bright side, it's 6. So if you get good drops, this can be pretty fast. If you get bad drops, it's probably better to go find 2 skeletons, which can give you 2 4s. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yo, whatever. Yo, this is, the realities. The realities of speedrunning, guys. Sometimes it doesn't go your way. And yes, this is for Chain Whip. Or Morningstar, sorry. I have the Chain Whip. So typically, I need 170 hearts by the time I leave this mansion in order to have enough hearts to get the Morningstar. Because it's 200 for the Morningstar. So yeah, but you can see here, right? So if they jump, you're far enough away that you can just do that, right? So this is the safest so long as you don't jump forward, which is exactly what I did. So yeah. So this is like, honestly, like, thinking about my run and my route, this is the one weak point where I don't earn enough hearts early on to get, like, this becomes a big problem, right? See, I know the blue blocks, I know. I don't know how I got that. I think it was because the pause menu did a little visual glitch. 132. Yeah, it's good. The game is held together with duct tape and a sprinkling of hope. So, man, I didn't even see, when did I start this grind? Did anyone catch that? It had to have been at least like 24, right? This has to be like 3 minutes. Late 23? Okay. Jump up, bonk, floor drop. I love that one too. That one's super fun. Right. Gotta go back over here. I will equip my whip, or my rib. I'm sorry, I'm not going back to the mansion for that. I can show you later though. Hey, got the level up. That's cool. I need 12 still. Oh god, no. Okay. Okay. That's enough. That's dead on 200. Okay. Oh, can I make it in time? I have no idea where I am on my day-night cycle at this point, unfortunately. Okay. Bonk. That was a nice bonus floor drop, though. Yeah, for real, man. Like, the flame whip is so good. Reset. Up, down, up. Oh, it's nighttime. How's it going, Super? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. People ask me, is this a thing? And I'm like, more try. Nah. So there's another setup to go there, like to floor drop there. But failing that... Dang it. I am not well practiced on this one. Oh my god. Okay, I got 2 lives. Come on, Blobby. Come on, Blobby. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Dang it. Okay. We need to get through this without game overing, because I don't want to have to do a grind in this mansion. You understand that, right, Punk? You don't want to have to do grinds in this mansion. You definitely don't want to have to do grinds in this mansion without a flame whip. Oh, whoops. Okay. No, stupid spider. Okay. Take that. We go there. No, I missed. Okay, guys. Here we go. How nice is Camilla gonna be? That's 3 in a row. 4 in a row. No, 1 drop. How many drops? All right, only 2. We got the cross. All right. The big time save is going to be not getting Flame Whip and doing Blob Skip. Not enough. All right, and that's our last oak steak. Didn't have to do a grind here, thankfully. Oh, come on! Fuck off! Oh, fuck you! Oh my god. It's fine. Duct tape in a dream, that's right. Oh, I just wanted to get over it, yeah. Yo, I'm just tanking this shit now. I am like, I'm not really concerned about hearts or health. Well, not until the end, I guess. I mean, it is a miracle these games ever got made, let alone stayed out and were sold for, like, real dollars. Like, let's be real. Okay, okay. No, I'm gonna need the holy water. I tried it. That is what you want to do. Nice, I got them both. Sweet. Whoops. Holy water does solve a lot of problems in this world. It's remarkable, really. Whoops. All right, friends. It is just a casual trip out to Castlevania. Now we go right. We go right, right, and righter. Whoops. 2 hits now. Whoa. Oh, okay. Right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, absolutely. Towards the end here, just use them wherever you can. Wherever you're comfortable, or like uncomfortable, basically, with a bit of the run. That section with the mermen is a really good spot for it, and I recommend coming up here too. Here's what I'm gonna do. I probably could have waited, because it's those guys that I want to avoid. Oh, okay. I don't want to die or game over, though. Yeah, I don't use the holy water. That is honestly one thing I would like to practice, is holy water on Dracula. I die all the frickin' time, so I do gold dagger. I don't know the exact number that I need for the gold dagger, but I should have enough. Up, up, down. Jump down, jump up. Damn it. All right. I don't know why I struggle so much with that one. That is also one that I'm like adding it to my list of go and double check better strats for those. 'Cause bad. I'm just bad. Let's be real. There we go. We got it. Oh man, okay. I am very glad that I actually got through this run. I feel like my last few streams, I did not get through any runs. I was just struggling hard. The encounter is terminated. No, that was Dracula. This is the most whack-looking Dracula of all. At least, like, yo, Symphony of the Night got it right, at least. It's Deathcula. There. have whip will travel. Yeah, if you're doing it right, he never gets to the second sprite. Heck yeah. Yo, that's a good point. You did. Woo! We're okay. We're okay. He was, like... You realize that he was... very clearly... already locked away. Like... This is Simon's quest because it's a quest to, like, alleviate his PTSD, right? Where he has to revive Dracula to kill Dracula. Yo, okay. Ad time. It's probably also a good time to take a break. I will say take a stretch break, friends. I will be back momentarily. Stay hydrated. Take a little stretch break, friends. And... Yo, I mean, also, fuck, I'll do the show. It's ad time. If you like what we do around here, hi, thank you. Much love. We appreciate you here. Thanks for swinging by and making this cool place. Check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, check out the YouTube. We got a bunch of archives. We have like 5 years of doing Niche Fighter Monday and doing like really cool stuff here in the basement. So, a whole lot of you free to check out. Appreciate you all no matter what. Thank you for coming through. This is always so great. I'm just going to take a quick 2-minute break and we will be back for some more Castlevania. Stick with me, friends. doing? Mr. MKL here, of course. We are chilling in the basement. Okay, if the dog comes over and takes over the stream, I would probably become a more popular streamer overnight. Let's be real. I gotta figure out a way to just do, like, dog TikToks and just survive off that. So how we doing, friends? Yo, any of y'all have any, like, questions about the run? I mean, we just got through a run there. That's probably my average, right? Like I've been doing mid 40 minutes. Why this game? I mean, Simon's Quest is a game that I've always loved. Like, as a kid, it was one of those play it over the summer, day after day, like, wake up, put in a bit of time, figure it a little bit about it, right? Like, I remember, like, making maps for this game. I remember, like, just getting an item and talking to everyone, and, like figuring out how the crystal trades worked, right? And trading up to the red crystal from the white crystal, right? And it's like realizing that when I had that, like, I remember walking into Berkeley Mansion one day and being like, this must have been like months and months into me playing this game, and seeing that platform go up and down, all of a sudden have it be visible, and I was like, what is different, right? And I remember, like, writing down everything that I had in my inventory and starting a new game and then getting items until I finally figured out that it was, oh, that crystal lets me see it, right? And then, like, it took me piecing together the, like the schoolyard rumors about the game to figure anything else out, right? And to figure out the other puzzles and stuff. Yeah, no, it was absolutely my Goonies too in that way. Like, it is, yeah. And it's funny, like, I remember it was a game that a friend of mine on my street owned it, and he got fed up with it. And he was like, I cannot play this game, it doesn't make any sense. And he just, like, gave it to me. It was just, I don't want to fucking see this thing anymore. And that's honestly, and that's kind of been like a thing for me with the speed games that I have run. Like, oftentimes they are games that I have, they were like the hard games, the Nintendo hard, right? Like, remember that being a thing? People will be like, oh, that's like Nintendo hard, right? Like, and it's funny, like, some of the Mega Mans were like that. DuckTales was one of those games, and that's why I ran DuckTales as a speed game. Right? Oh, absolutely. And today, in the modern parlance, it would be, oh, that is so Dark Souls, right? That is the Dark Souls of, is what it would be referred to as, right? Same stuff, different cultural touch point. Alright, let's get into another run. Yo, Dark Souls doesn't have blob skip, alright? Okay. So I think this is the point that I need to have enough hearts by, right? Like, I got bad heart luck there. But, like, that is how the left side grind at the start of the game should go, right? And you could see how you, like, not having to, like, tank the hit and reset the screen. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Oh, damn. I got really good heart luck there. Okay. Holy heck. Okay, usually I'm into the city at 105. Yeah, I totally stopped counting, and I was like, oh, dang. I'm like, I think that was at least 13. Whoops. Yeah, and so like I was late leaving, and I'm a little stumbling on this screen here, right? But like, yeah, you can see it is faster, or you could alternatively, right? You spend the extra time there to get hearts, but really, I think the play is to spend the extra time at the witches getting hearts. Because even now, right, this means that, like, I was going into, I had, on my last run, I had 1 life at this section. Now I have 3. So if I don't die here for stupid reasons, I'm gonna get the level up, and I'm gonna have like 3 lives full health. So ooh, a fun Akuma video. I like that. I like me some Akumers. Yo, what's up, Shadow? Yeah, we doing an evening stream. We doing a spoopy Castlevania stream. Doing some speed running. Oh, shoot. Dang it, I messed that up. That's unfortunate. That is a floor drop you really want to get in one, because you're on a bit of a time crunch to do as much of a grind during the nighttime. Yes, those classic Konami sounds. Dude, I could vibe to this game's soundtrack and soundscape just forever. Whoops. Damn, girls. Give me some hearts. Whoops. $458. That's gonna be the last of it. Dang it. I don't think I'm anywhere near my heart count. I don't think I'm anywhere near my heart count, unfortunately. I'm gonna be at like 120 something, 128. Oh, 144! Holy, okay. Okay. This isn't ideal, but this could be worse. Whoops. Come on. One more, guys. Yeah, okay, that is, once again, that is not ideal, but that is not the end of the world. I am taking that. Not with that attitude. Yeah, time crunch in this game? Nah, never. And then get the stair whip. No. At least I'm going for that now. At least try to get to the whip of them on the stairs. It's usually not the end of the world to take the extra hit and get knocked down, but that is one of those little things that just it doesn't happen, like it doesn't come up much in the game, but so like I don't think about it, right? Whoops. Yes, thick cut bacon is legitimately better. If you get some good thick cut bacon, it's way better than whatever Johnson & Johnson's you're gonna have. I think it's called farm cut bacon is what I've seen it advertised as. Oh yeah, Punk, like, you get like lost in it sometimes, right? Like it's very rhythmic. This game, like it's very active when you're doing the thing, and then when you're in the farming mode, it's very rhythmic. So like you kind of just like vibe through it a bit. Whoops. All right. Well, we'll see if this works. No. Oh, and it's nighttime. Shit. Canadian bacon, that's pea-meal bacon, and pea-meal bacon is different than thick-cut or farm-cut bacon. Pea-meal bacon is more ham than bacon. One magical animal. Okay. 22 hearts. Oh, man. $46. All right. I should be able to get this one from the 2 on the next screen. Because I need my 50. So, yeah, man, if... Whoops. If I can get better at the witch grind, then I can go into this with enough hearts to get 2 stakes as well, which can make the rest of the run a little bit easier. No, whoops. Let's do it this way. This should be fine. Damn, man. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. So the witch. So after... It's the grind for the chain whip. If you can get up on hearts there, you can get 2 stakes in here. Ghoul grind, witch grind. I call them witches. They've always been witches in my brain. Yeah, who's on first? Oh, shit. Okay, good. I still got it. Now, I don't know. I've lost track of how many lives I have. Did I die recklessly? I might still have 3 lives. I thought it was live ironically, die hysterically. Oh man, I have been going about it the wrong way. If you choke on a lifesaver, you're good. Sweet. Okay. I'll keep that one in mind. right? Someone call Alanis. Okay, I think at this point I'm on a better heart pace than last time. I don't know where I'm at time-wise, though. Heart rate, yep. I was late on the double drop. That's fine. Yeah, it's true. You're right. Every single enemy will become a problem at some point or another. Whoa, that was too close for my liking. Ermagerd. Yeah, some bonus 6 hearts. Sweet. Okay. You know, especially considering I died on Death's Mansion and had to do the stupid grind last time, I am going to try to get some extra hearts. I will peek around. Little bit slow, but that's fine. Not getting hit by that guy again coming into that screen. Pfft, jerk. Where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those eyes? Bum-ba-dum. Like butter. That's fine. I was gonna have to take... Nice, and that was my first life, my first death. To the Heart Fairy. Let's go. Okay, no, don't be like that. Okay, now I'm kind of concerned. I have 2 lives to get through this mansion, kill death, and do my grind to 170 hearts. Okay. Oh, shit. I don't know if it reset my... Oh my god, dude. There it was. There it was. I should have done a grind. You're absolutely right. Oh my god. That makes me a little bit upset. Alright, well... That's fine. Yo, we roll with that, right? Wasn't a perfect run last time. Wasn't a perfect run this time. We just learning. Ah, walk of shame. You sensed it. Yo, Punk, though, legit, you sensed it. Okay. Duck, duck, duck. Come down here. I am upset. Oh. No, no, the quick kill's not free. So you need to have his toesies, his little toesies, in the ground. You see, there you go. There you go. So that's what you need to do, right? And usually it's you duck, and then if you duck, it kind of guides him down. And then, yeah, once he's like that, that's what you want. And yeah, you basically want to try to hit the tip while it's in the ground. There you go. This is good. This is good. I'm here. I might as well get some practice in. Right? And so that's the problem, is like you don't want to jump. Right? And now he's... There you go. So you can still get it. You don't need to hit the tip of his toe. But the tip of his toe needs to be in the ground. And so that's why you will see me like... So like this probably won't work, right? That'll just stun lock him. So you want to move a little further back. Right? And then you can try to do that, right? Like if it fails. And that's what I was like. I was like, oh, can I stun lock him and just get it that way, which was my backup strat there, right? Dang. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, one more. Let's go. Walk in, right past, duck, duck, duck. Right? And so that drew him down to the right, so I feel like I don't have that much breathing room there. There you go. Whoops. Dang it. And herein lies the danger of doing the left side grind, right? Where if you walk too far left on the left side grind, then the little wolf shows up. Or the panther? What is that animal supposed to be? Wow, guys, these are like... Those are some pretty old... Do they still... Is like the Cartman's mom and Kitty, like, is that still a thing? Like, that feels like that was very, very early South Park. Dang it. Yeah, right? That's gotta be like season 1 or 2. Hey, like... Alright. Yes. Spriven, we are of a similar vintage, very likely. I don't know about you. I remember the first time I saw South Park. Somebody who worked at my dad's work got the original, like, the pilot, right? It was like someone released it online, and they got an online, like, fucking QuickTime movie version of it, and they recorded it to a VHS tape and made, like, custom South Park stuff. Either they did that all themselves, or it was actually a like a fucking early run, which I don't think it was. I don't think they did a release of that on VHS, but it was like the Santa Claus versus Jesus, the very, very first one they did. And like, yeah, I remember getting a VHS tape of a fucking QuickTime rip and watching that and being like, oh my lord, like, blew my tiny little maturing brain, right? Right, but yeah, like, how old are you, man? I used my, my paper route money to buy a brand new copy of Super Metroid the month after it released. That was That was something else. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Similar vintage, right? Similar vintage, for sure. Like, within a, whatever, like, a graduating class of each other in high school, right? Which is kind of what, yeah, right? I'm remembers 3D Doritos all. I love it. Oh, that's a good one, man. What am I... Right? Like, what is older? Mr. MKL or The Cure's Disintegration? What is older, Mr. MKL or The Fall of the Berlin Wall? Nah, Punk, you were the one. You didn't take a victory lap? You didn't take a victory lap? Captain Planet and the Soldiers of Fortune. Wasn't it Captain Planet and the Planeteers? Did we get a localized Canadian version? Oh, Captain Power. Okay. All right. That tracks. Captain Planet was the guy made out of parts of planet Earth that hung out with kids, even though it was clearly inappropriate for him to do so at that age. Come on, dudes. Nah, I didn't make it. Captain Morgan was the one who organized it. Oh, getting into the family lore. Dang. Once that rhythm gets messed up, oh man, it's like, it's a struggle to recover. So yeah, no, I am really glad that I got through almost, I got through a run and a half. Because this is how a lot of my attempts and my practice sessions have been going. I'll do this for 15 minutes and then get frustrated. Wait, Mohos, is that not how we make friends? Is by lying on the internet? I thought that's... No, I kid. I am a remarkably genuine person. Like, the version that you see here is pretty dang close to the version of me in real life. Dang. Dang. Come on, guys. Oh, come on. I was so close to getting that. Alright, that's fine. Can confirm. Is that I get up mad early? Yeah, yeah. It's true. It's true. If you find yourself in a Discord chat with me, I will be sending messages at 4 o'clock in the morning as I have my coffee before I go to work. That is absolutely. Oh, guys, I was just talking to my wife about this the other day, where I was like, I used to not understand my father, but as I grow older, I grow into being my father more and more. Like, I never understood why my dad would like go to bed at 8:30 and wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning before going to work at 6, right? And I'm like, I get it now. I get it now. I'm like, no, you go to bed, you sleep for a solid 6 or 7 hours, and then you have like 2 hours to yourself before you have to do anything else, and that's kind of glorious. Speedrun 9 AM tournament. Dude, every time tournament start times come up in the FGC, I am like, make them earlier, my guys. Stop starting a tournament at noon and then not starting a bracket till 2 because nobody shows up till 1. Start a tournament at 8 a.m. and at 10 a.m. we're already halfway through our brackets, my friends. Like, give me I'm an old man and I work a day job tournament, please. Please, please, please. Yo, no, it really is nice, Punk, and that's it. Like, I used to genuinely not understand it. I'm like, why the hell wouldn't you want more sleep and just spend your time at night doing stuff, right? Where it's like, you could go out and see friends and have a drink after dinner or spend time with, right? Like, do all those things. But no, but sometimes waking up and having that no one else is in the house, I don't got to worry about anyone else, or no one's awake in the house, right? Like, I don't got to be responsible for anyone. I have a bit of, personal space in what would otherwise be shared space, right? Good stuff. Yo, exactly. And the same thing, man. Like, I can't play in a lot of tournaments because I'm going to bed at 8:30, right? Like, I always want to play in the Tuesday night mystery tournaments that Chris hosts, and then I'm just like, I can't do it, man. Like, you start at 8 o'clock. We're gonna get rolling by 8:30. I'm like, I should be curled up under a duvet. But yes, I used to never understand it. I was always a night owl, and now I'm like an early morning owl. I guess I'm a raccoon. Curses. It's Toronto's mascots. On the bright side, I am feeling better about these starting floor drops. Like, just that's a good benchmark for me as to like how comfortable I am with switching from leverless to pad. I knew I shouldn't have started playing this game as on leverless. I think it's legitimately easier though. Okay, I seem to have lost my... Yeah. You're Cranky Kong, your old man yells at Cloud Kong. I can understand that. I love being a curmudgeon. I love telling the kids to get off my lawn. This is the other good thing about being 40 plus now, is that I am coming into my curmudgeonness, where it's no longer weird for me to be a persnickety, weird old dude wearing a cardigan at the age of 28, right? At 40, people are like, oh, you don't like the teenagers and you wear a cardigan? Cool, that makes sense. Right? I'm old at heart, and I fucking love it. Okay, we made it in due time. Like I said, 105 through here is basically the latest I want to make it into the town with the requisite amount of hearts. And I did that without dying, though by taking a lot of hits. Jump up. Bonk. Come on. Okay, that's good. I will take that. This is kind of a pretty, like, I would say average pace. But one that I will be happy to play through. Yo, that's cool. Take it easy, Mohas. Thanks for swinging by and chilling. I appreciate it. I'm hopeful that I'm going to be able to get through this run. That would be nice. We're going to see how this goes with this grind. And then we'll see how we feel. Heck yeah, we'll let you know. I should install that just for good measure. Okay, whoops. Didn't mean to go that far down. Let's see how the ghouls treat me. So yeah, 2. Whoops. Dang it. Now that he's gone, let's get the party started. Dad's gone. Time to break out the booze. We'll just top it up with some water. He won't notice at all. $162. Heck yeah. We even made our heart count. Thank God for parents who drink clear spirits. This is nice. Okay, so we didn't have to go through our silly little mini grind. We can just get the chain whip. Got caught every time. See, yeah. Skill issue. Yo, look, some people have harder final bosses than others, all right? I couldn't get anything past Mama MKL. Whoops. Dang it. Oh my god. Okay. My rhythm's off for this room. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We're good. 7:05. We're like a whole 50 seconds faster than we had been. Okay, 40 seconds, but still. Yeah, those spiders are annoying. Like, you really got to figure out a jump and whip pattern that works for you. I know mine, even when I don't mess it up, mine's not, like, the most optimal or anything, but it works, right? Whip, jump, jump, whip. Oh, I messed it up. I didn't want to fall off that ledge. See, this is like so many things. There are like, this is like a 9-part setup to get this. Hey. And even though I messed up my 9-part setup, it still worked. That's the one good thing about that zip, is that there are several subpixel values that'll work. Zip, floor drop. Yeah, but there are several subpixel values that'll work for that. So, honestly, try. Just give it a shot. You just thought I was gonna take damage from walking. Oh, fair. Sometimes your brain is like, no, it's an enemy. We try that. It's fine. This is still faster than going the normal way, is my I haven't timed it myself, but like this walk around, the walk of shame, is still faster than walking all the way up, or like jumping all the way up through that stupid platforming section. So even if you don't get the double floor drop after the whip, it's still worth doing. Yeah, it does complicate things. I don't think I used it for my first handful of runs, really. But I incorporated it pretty quickly. Once you get comfortable with the floor drops, you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, that does make it a lot faster, right? Because I think the zip itself is actually pretty easy, right? It's the double floor drop after the zip that is the hardest part. Yeah, right. One trick at a time. That's it. Yeah, it's having a backup strat. Fair. Yeah, it is definitely another bit of a choke point, right? Like, it is 100% something you have to worry a little bit more about, especially with your life count. Okay, 78. All right. This ain't too bad. Yeah, I think you're better with the frame perfects over the pixel perfects. Yeah. And that lineup is, you're getting closer to pixel perfects. So, fair. Though, the one on the way out, I would recommend you going for. That is very little risk of death or anything like that. And it's also a pretty good, like 5 or 8 second time save or something like that, which doesn't sound like a lot in a 45 hour long run, but it feels good. It's a time save. I think that's worth incorporating. Let's be real, some of speedrunning is about doing shit that looks badass. Like, you know, not like wheeling to impress a girl badass, but, you know, still. Dang it. Okay. Felt like king shit doing that, right? Right? Dude, I got so hyped for you. That was amazing. It's that moment of getting it. Like, I love it. Whoops. Stupid invisible balls. Oh. Right. Yeah, not some tutorial video, not a GDQ run, but like you did the thing and the thing happened on your own screen. Like, dude, that feels good, man. We're fine. We're fine. My heart did drop a little there, though. Ugh. All right. We got a little bit of a walk back. That's fine. Sweet. All right. Yeah, single drops are one thing. Double drops are totally doable, but they're way less frequent, especially for me at least. And then the quad drop, have not gotten it once. I've got the triple. I got a triple in Dracula's Castle, which is actually slower than a double. Yeah, you want to double or quad in Dracula's Castle. All right, so okay. I ain't messing around. Oh, Hexadrop in the FDS version. The FDS version's a whole other beast, man. That run is so cool. God, I might have to go watch the FDS run when I'm done here on stream here, just because it's so fun. Okay, so without jumping, right, you climb up those stairs, you don't jump and you don't get hit. And then you floor drop. It's like It's an auto setup. There's a handful of those where it's just like, oh, okay. This one's similar. So you do reset, and then 2 jumps across. 1, 2, and that sets you up. Hey! Okay. Damn, 2 into the Dracula's room today? Oh, boo! Boo! I mean, I keep messing up the quick kill. There you go. There we go. Yeah, I gotta like steel myself a little bit for when I actually hit those tricks. I don't expect to hit that, so when I do, I'm like not prepared to go into the Dracula fight. What I'm at, 152. Okay. I am... Wait, no. I gotta buy the steak here. But that's only... I'm only gonna need to get like 50 hearts. Whoops. Okay. Yo, we got the level up. $122. All right. So we need like 50 hearts. That it? That's 170. Okay. Yes, so typically, with the exception of Dracula's Castle, yes. All of the double drops, that even if you only get a single, it'll be faster. I got lost where I was in my run there. Does the Walk of Shame lose time over not going for it at all? Yes. Oh, in that first castle? Yes, 100%. And even in Death's Castle, Death's Mansion as well. Yeah. Still worth going, even if you get the Walk of Shame. Is once again, I haven't timed it out myself, but that is my vibe. Awesome. Okay, and I'm at 198, so... that's enough for the Morning Star. Okay, so this is another interesting setup, right? So jump up bonk is another one. So there's jump up down, right? Jump up bonk. And then you can do a floor drop. I missed it this time. I got it last time. You can reset and go for that. But yeah, so coming into this house, you're on the ladder. And then you have to jump up to the you have to jump up to the doorway. So jumping up and then bonking your head will be your setup. And then on the way out, it's the opposite. So you have to jump up here, and then you have to bonk. And now you can floor drop through there. So those are two good ones to keep in mind, right? Where you have jump up, jump down, jump up, and then jump up, bonk. And then you can find a setup for here. I haven't found a good one, but you can drop through that left side. And you can drop through this side. Come on, guys. Yeah. Oh, no, for sure. Sorry, I don't expect you to remember it all. But just that it's good to, I feel like, okay, I can talk through it, right? And then if one of them catches your eye, then like go and look into it, right? I don't think it's gonna let me do it. Oh no, that would have been it. It would have killed me anyways, but that's fine. That sucks though, because it does mean that I lost all my hearts there. There we go. Whoops. So, right, I'm gonna need the 50 hearts leaving here to pick up the final oak stake so I don't have to get one in the next mansion. So that's why it really sucks that I died. I game overed right at the blob skip. Oops. Because I would have totally had enough hearts to do that. $44, I should be okay. Okay. Reset. Drop, drop, drop. Flame whip. Or, whoops. God damn it. That's another tough one to set up in my experience. Whew, okay. We made it through. We still have to be careful not to die on Camilla. That is still a thing that can happen. Okay, no, I'm fine. I have... Right, I only just game overed, so I don't have to worry about that quite yet. But this is still going to be a sucky fight because I don't have enough hearts to use my golden dagger. Yeah, that's really, honestly, like, thinking it through, and like, based on this run here, like, these runs here tonight, I've really struggled. I'm at the kind of limit of my hearts, right? Whereas, like, if anything really goes wrong, it gets significantly more difficult, right? I end up in these terrible situations where it's like, I go through the trouble of getting the golden dagger and then I can't use it. And it's like, do I bother? Do I instead just not use the golden dagger at all and skip killing death? Like, it's only a real time save if I'm like, if I'm having to struggle to do the quick kill. Oops. Oops. So I don't know. I'm kind of debating, like, what do I do to improve on my heart pacing, or my heart rate, if you will. Come on. There we go. Dang it. Oh, come on. Bad jump. Bad jump. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I'm doing it just so I can get through. So this is kind of the point of my run, if you haven't noticed, where I start brute forcing it a little bit. This is not smooth gameplay. Do I... You know what? I'm right here. Hey! And I did the zip. Yo, thank you for teaching me that, punk. Well, we did a new trick today. Hey, we made it through in one. Let's go. All right, up, down, up. Yes! We floor dropping all over the frickin' place. Oh, are you kidding me? This is funny. Like, this is one of the lowest stress segments for me in the game. Like, this is the point in the run where I breathe a sigh of relief. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm taking this to the end. Okay, this screen here, just walk off and immediately climb up and you will beat this guy. A lot of I saw someone talking about like a weird setup they had to do to successfully get through him. And I was like, nah. And then you can damage boost right into the little secret passageway. Oh, and this is interesting too. Okay, because since I got the flame whip this time, my golden dagger's actually gonna deal more damage. Than the last time we made it to Dracula. It was a fun damage boost. Sweet, and it's morning, so this should only now be one hit. Oh god, yeah, and I've got more than enough. Okay. 38:25. What do we think our time's gonna be, guys? I don't think we're getting in at a sub 40. Do we think we're getting in at sub 40? That'd be tight. All right. I forgot about the graveyard. I forgot about the last graveyard. Right? No, because yeah, we're at Dracula's castle right now, right? This is the final bridge. So yeah, no, we're not getting sub 40. Even if we got the quad drop, it wouldn't happen. That's my next big benchmark, is sub 40. But I think we're on PB pace right now. Jump down, jump up, bonk. Damn it. All right. No Dracula drops for me. Subpixel lost forever. There we go. Okay. 40-26. Yeah, we're working there, man. We're getting towards that sub 40. One day soon. That was weird. I don't know what happened with the sound there, but yo, let's go. That is a PB, my friends. Yes, that's true. With the if I'm gonna go the fire whip route, then which I just did just to be like, okay, it'll just make the last bit of this run a little bit easier. Then you're probably right. That would save some time when I go for the whip down. I think long term, I need to figure out how to do the holy water quick kill on Dracula. That's gonna be the next big like thing for the end of the run. But hey, man, yo, I am very happy with that. I was not expecting to see the 40-minute mark on my final time. Yeah, it's real close to sub 40 right now, right? And I had a couple of I had one really bad death. And I messed up a couple of the tricks, right? But like I got the big floor drop in the forest, right? I got most of the important floor drops. Save the quad, of course, which I have never managed to get a quad. Yeah, the holy water quick kill is hella hard. That's the one thing for me that I'm like, oh. Yeah, but man, like, is it worth it though? I did get death drop. This time. I got death drop twice today, actually, which makes me really happy. I have struggled to get the jump after the floor drop. I get the floor drop hella easy, but the jump is super. Yeah, no walk of shame. Heck yeah. Yeah, you don't think you need to worry about holy water until you're up that far? Okay. If that's the case, then maybe it is worth. How much faster is the whip down than the golden dagger? Death drop is so fun. There are so many like Punk was saying earlier on. Like there's something about the tricks in this game that just make you feel like a king. It just so good. 16 whips with the 8 doubles. Yeah, with the flame whip. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, that probably would be. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Yeah, that might be worth it. There's definitely a couple spots where I have to consider incorporating. Right, like I've been pushing for the more difficult grinds early game, just to try to set myself up more. I think that's gonna pay off long term. I'm kind of like, it's been a bit of a lateral move where like the more difficult grinds let me progress with fewer deaths, right? Like I have more lives going into the mid game and the same number of hearts basically. But hopefully that will be soon turn into more lives and more hearts. And once I get to that point, then I'm not getting caught up doing the stupid heart grinds. Because that's it. Like, grinding for both the Morningstar and the stake coming out of Laburu Mansion. Is like I find that's where I'm struggling a lot. So like yeah, making sure that I'm not having to do that grind and not is gonna be a big thing for me. Just for me, I'm just like personally doing the run. Okay, so David, maybe you can clarify this for us because we were talking about this a little bit earlier on, where I'm like, I look at the categories for Castlevania 2 on SRC, and um, I'm like, what is the difference between these runs? Like, so like no wrong warp meaning no blob skip. Is that the only thing? Because like I looked at the glitchless run even, and I'm like, what are you not allowed to do in the glitchless run? Oh, okay, okay. So no blob, no death drop, and no purple block tricks in Rover. Oh, okay, okay. So yeah, the purple block tricks in Rover, that makes sense because that's very clearly a wrong warp. Um, I guess the death drop is if you jump into Death's room, right? Even the other one, I guess, would technically be a wrong warp, but okay, okay, that makes sense. And then yeah, yeah, blob skip as well. Okay, the long jumps are allowed in no wrong warp. Okay. I mean, for me, like I love me a good zip. Like I'll be honest about that. So, um, wait, seriously? So glitchless, you're not even allowed the 3 tile high whip jump? I swear to God, I saw a glitch. Maybe I was looking in the wrong cat. Man, I don't know. Maybe I was just vibing too hard and I missed. I was looking in the wrong category. But no, I saw a run. Like I was reading through the rules in particular, and I'm like, the rules don't really specify exactly which tricks are or not acceptable. And I know that this is like we've had this conversation, Punk and I, about the Goonies 2 speed runs, and their rule set as well, where it's like it's not exactly clear what they mean by which tricks are allowed or not. Jump on the block coming out of the rover. Wow. What happens if? Okay, okay, that's funny. So what about vertical momentum jumps? Right, like on the vertical moving platforms, you can get some momentum on those too. Does that invalidate a run? I don't think they actually help you. Maybe across some of the waterways, they would help you with some of those jumps. Don't believe that's considered a glitch. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Ah, the semantics of what is a glitch is def a glitch is a glitch. A proof is a proof. I know it's a glitch because it's a glitch, and if it's glitched, it's been glitching. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is going to be nobody who understands my Jean Chrétien reference right now, all right? But a proof is a proof is a proof. It's a proof because it's proven, and if it's proven, it's a proof. Oh, interesting. Gold Knife risks a crit, so you should just because you don't want to get caught out by it. The Shawinigan handshake, yes. Oh, bless. That makes me happy. That makes me a happy man. Just a little something for the Canadians in the room. Follow for knowing more. Yep. Oh God. I'm telling you, we are Canadians of a certain vintage in this house. Our points of reference is gonna be 90s. So, oh man. Yo, the CV2 randomizer, I have been tempted by this. I have heard fun and horrifying things about the CV2 randomizer. Look, let's just say you don't want someone to give you the Shawinigan handshake, all right? Oh, is it? Is that being held on speed gaming? Or is SRL still a thing? Yo, that sorry, I just like had I remembered Speedruns Live existed. Oh, it's just Castlevania 2 randomizer the channel. I am going to check that out. That is super sick. What better way to get introduced? You versus Zatoriak. All right. Heck yeah, I will swing by for that. That sounds dope. E. Oh man, yo, okay, this was a good night of runs, man. I am proud of what we have pulled off. New PB, getting comfortable with the left side lizard grind. We're hitting our floor drops. Man, we're making some progress. We're making some progress from like my first run being like an hour and fucking 15 minutes or something like that, down to a 40:54 now. Yo, I'm very happy with that. Oh, Punk. The FDS run is so glorious. You need to check that out. Thank you, David. 40x. I'm glad to hear that. It's hard to know where to benchmark yourself, right? Especially like between all the different categories, it's easy to look at a run and be like, "Oh damn, I'm not a 32-minute run or whatever," right? It's like, or even understand how difficult it is to bridge the gap between, you know, the 45-minute mark to the 40-minute mark to the 30-minute mark, right? So, I appreciate that. I'm glad to know that this feels like progress. So it's good to get that kind of feedback. Well, and you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It is about the personal benchmark, right? And using the PB as a thing is obviously always something to go for, right? But I mean, we are in a world where other people are doing things, right? I mean, like Punk, you're on that world record grind for some games. You understand that it's like, yeah, where to get to it. Oh yeah, you are fast, Punk. You are definitely on your way to a sub 1 hour. 100% could be fun too. I was thinking about that actually. I mean, like okay, so 45 minutes to an hour is usually the like most I want, like the longest I want one of my speed runs to be. Um I could do an hour and a half run. But like beyond that is it's usually too much for my brain. That I just don't operate that way. So I wonder how long is the 100% run, right? Especially as I get better at the game in general and my time starts coming down. To then be like, okay, go from any percent to 100%. I might be able to keep it under that kind of, inside that reasonable time length. Yeah, right. Do your best work in 20 to 40 minutes. I mean, for the longest time, 15 minutes was my sweet spot. You give me a 15-minute speed run, oof, I'd play the heck out of it. All right, my friends. Yo, we've been at this for quite a while. I think I'm going to be wrapping it up for the evening. Yo, I appreciate everyone coming through. Let me just drop some of this stuff in chat. We have the Patreon, of course, if you really want to support us. But more importantly, guys, join the Discord. We got some cool people in there doing cool stuff. Um, it's in the 40 minutes range. Okay, I could do that. I think I could do that. But yo, we got the Digital Basement Discord. We hang out, we chat, we talk about game design and art and life and stuff like that. So come through, and that's really honestly what I like the most about doing this stuff is creating a, I don't know, cool community, man. Like these streams, are Niche Fighter Monday streams, are just hella sick. They bring joy to my life, and I love spending some time and exploring these games with people. So appreciate y'all coming through and doing the thing with me. It's always so great. Um, but yeah, that's I'm gonna call it for the evening. Give me a follow, and whatever. If you like what you see, toss on that notification thing. We'll let you know when we're doing our streams. And wanna let me clap those cheeks in KOF. Punk is too chicken to fight. Okay, well, we gotta decide on which flavor of KOF we're gonna play, and then we'll do ourselves a nice little session. That'll be good. Yo, all right, folks. Thank you as always for joining me here in the basement. I appreciate y'all. Remember to stay safe out there, everyone. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. And yeah, I will see you next time here in the basement, all right? Have a lovely evening, friends. I appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Cheers.